Ahoy, mateys, and welcome back to 2B2T. So, well, ahoy, my mateys, and welcome back to 2B2T. Today I have on pirate speak, just to spice things up, got some weird names. So this is a Targe, landlubber's boat. Anyway, yeah. Well, you probably have already guessed from the title that I've died, and also because I have iron armor, I had diamond last time you saw me. If you saw me last time, you probably didn't actually, but maybe you have, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I died. I have a bunch of diamond stuff that I crafted up. I just need to get XP. And so I've been, made a spider farm. And if I get up to the surface here, you can see my other mob farm. It's technically working, but not really. Anyway, it's up here. Right there, that thingy. And basically this episode, I kind of wanted to just fix some stuff up, you know what I mean? So this is one of them. It was pretty boring, so I did it off camera. Anyway. All the redstone is hooked up. But I don't think we're going to be getting any mobs. Well, I mean, it's not completely hooked up. I need to bring the lever thingy. Right here, it sets off a bunch of water. If you didn't see how this works, basically there's a bunch of spawning chambers that are diagonal inside. Exactly the right size for water to push a bunch of mobs that spawn on them off. So, yeah, it's pretty simple design. And yeah, it mostly works in 1.13, but I'm just building it early, and then this is also new right here. It's gonna be like a church, and yeah, the problem of why I haven't finished it is because it's built out of white terracotta. You need bone meal for that, and yeah, bone meal comes from skeletons. I don't want to kill any skeletons. Well, yeah, I've kind of been rambling along. Now it's time to talk about how I died, pretty intriguing, right? You might say. Growing Sands. That's a strange name. Anyway. So, without in the nether, hunting for nether stuff, trying to find some new chunks so I could get quartz. But, alas, there is no quartz in the nether, and I fell in some lava. Died, yeah. Then I went back to spawn for a while. And set up a small little farm at -2,000, +200. If you're starting out on 2B2T, go there. It's a pretty cool area to go. Yeah. Anyway, basically for this episode, I wanted to fix up some stuff like this area is not finished. It might look like it is. I'm not going to ride it because actually it's been glitching out every once in a while. But yeah, I'm going to finish this up, so let me go get some stuff. And I've put in place all of these slab-o pebbles, wall-o pebbles, and stairs-o pebbles. Basically, just brightening up this floor. I've already done it for the roof. Now I just need to blend in some textures with the walls because they're completely stone. Probably do. Something like that. Yeah, this is my general process. I need to grab some materials. Here we go. Okay. So we got rock, or stone, cobblestone, gravel, and andesite, which is differently named in pirate speak. And you're probably wondering why I'm in pirate speak, because I'm a pirate right here, out in the 2B2T wilderness. I'm making a pirate base. Yeah, right now I'm just mixing in stuff. Basically, I carve out an area, put in the cobblestone, which is the greatest contrast to the stone. And then at the edges, I mix in the andesite and gravel. So it creates a sort of crack-like pattern, and I can continue that like this. If the blocks don't lag, come around. probably right here. There we go. Yeah. And I have a bunch of tutorials about building and stuff like that. And this is a really helpful method to really just improve your terraforming abilities. Basically, I'm just going in, creating these cracks, putting in some rubble and some gray rock, gray pebbles here and there. And it really adds to the feel when you're going down this in a minecart, you know. This area has not been completely terraformed or anything. And also there's a mineshaft back there, which has not been completely explored. So I gotta do that at some point. I've actually explored most of it. And there we go. Whoops. Oh, okay, that's fine. And I also have this big caging in of dirt over here. I have a few things like this down the ride. Like this gold area. Got an area with some white pebbles, or what are they? Granite? Yeah, it's granite. That's what it is normally. So I'll just come along and remove some blocks to make way for this pebbles, or cobblestone, as you might typically know it. Put that right there. Do this, yeah, so I need to do this for the ceiling and floor. And it should be done, actually. But yeah, the roller coaster is almost done. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty simple thing that I think really anybody can do to improve their gray earthen areas. It's pretty simple to learn how to do it. So you should try it out at some point. Basically, the block palette is, as I've previously stated, these 3 blocks, they work really well together. And the new textures are changing off of it. I'm kind of interested to see how that works out. The new textures for 1.14. They're changing all the textures, which is kind of exciting, you know. Anyway, if you have any texture, like if you don't like the new textures, you know, the new stone texture is really sideways, you know. It makes caves feel a whole lot different when you have a bunch of it. They look really straightforward and diagonal. So yeah, if you have any gripes or complaints or anything like that, or you really like the new textures, you know, leave a comment. What's your favorite? Yeah, so I'm going to finish up this, and then we can ride it and see how the overall feel looks. Overall look feels, yeah, I don't know. And, well, I was going to finish it all, but I got to show you this one little last technique about this stuff, right? So I've mixed in some of this, probably in 2 patches, I think. Maybe 1 that I was going to show you, but basically. And, yeah, okay, I forgot to turn off the chat. I should probably do that. There we go, okay. Don't go back in the video and see that. Yeah, if you want to see 2b2t chat, go on 2b2t and look at 2b2t chat. Don't watch me. Watch 2b2t chat. Yeah, I'm just taking it off for your viewer safety, you know, totally. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, as you can see, got a bunch of, I'm trying to put some cobblestone right there, okay. Or cobble, as it is in these pirate speak. Anyway, yeah, so I've mixed in this stuff with a whole bunch of cobble and that type of thing, you know, and then it'll blend with the other stone around it much better if you do that. Especially like putting cobble, because it's more heavy of a texture here. These stone tools break really fast. Yeah, got to get me a diamond one back soon. Anyway, they blend better if you stick them next to cobblestone, because Anyway, yeah, so they blend better with the other blocks like stone and the lighter types of stone if you mix them together with cobblestone first before you go in and add all your gray pebbles. Anyway, yeah, that's probably good. Yeah, like the cobblestone is a much heavier texture, whereas this andesite is really light compared to stone. Cobblestone is more cobbly than andesite is stony. Yeah, anyway. So I'm just going to go down this tunnel, mix in the last little bits, and then we can finally ride it. And see how the finished product is looking. Now, I might come back and add more stuff later. You never know. But I don't think so. I think I'm going to be done with this project. So I've kind of been procrastinating about coming in here and mixing up these textures. Good to see this cool danger do not enter area. I really like how that turned out anyway. And I made a whole video on this, at least the infrastructure of it. I might have actually, oh, okay, yeah, that falls. Might not have put actual, this part in, actually. I might have come back and added that later. I also got to mix this in, you know. But yeah, don't just like mix up the textures. You gotta kind of have a pattern. That's one thing that I think a lot of people don't really realize when you're terraforming is that patterns really matter. And you know, it's not completely random. You know, this wall is not completely random. It has structure. These blocks, then surrounded by these blocks, cobblestone, and then surrounded by these blocks. You know, and then there's mixed in random cobble all over the place, and it's blended with the stone very nicely with the andesite, right? And there's lots of patterns. Even though it may look random, while you look at it, a completely random thing would just look terrible. Trust me, I've tried it. It does not look good, okay? Yeah, it like if you mix together a bunch of blocks, even if they are the same texture, they look way worse than if you don't just randomly scrabble them together. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm done here. Probably made it down to the end of this tunnel. There we go. Okay. So let's get out of the minecart and hope that it doesn't lag, because it lags a whole lot when you take a roll or any sort of landlubber boat or normal boat, you know. Okay, guys, you ready for this? Here we go. Danger, do not enter. Oh no. Okay, we're not getting stuck yet. Anyway. Oh, yep. Okay, we're stuck. Can I get out? Yeah, well, did you see all the cool colors flashing by? Okay, there we go. Got unstuck. That's pretty lucky. Anyway, yeah, you kind of saw this area is not done, but you saw, you know, as you rushed by, you saw all the detail we put in, you know, and detail really matters, especially in a game where it's kind of hard to break out of this completely stone area, right? Like, this is completely stone, literally. Like, the only stuff here is stone, you know. And probably some other time we'll come over here, make some sort of train station for the pirates to get off on. I think next episode I'm going to decorate the interior of the city up here. The pirate town area. And if you have had no idea what I'm doing, and you just watched the whole video, even though you haven't watched any other of my videos, you know, I'm building a pirate town, which I think I said at the beginning, maybe. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of it, you know. But yeah, that pirate town up there really gotta add some like interior design up there, and I can show you some interior design tricks. Maybe next episode, maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, here's the pirate town, and yeah, goodbye. That's the end of me for now. So yeah, see you later, bub. Oh, okay. Yeah, 2B2T is pretty laggy. Okay, goodbye.